Okay, we've got some of the bolts out of the hood here. The side, the top. Taking the bolts out on the bottom here. This didn't seem to want to come apart like I thought it would at that seam. So I'm taking the bolts out of the bottom here. Some of them I'm having to tap them with a hammer to get them to free up, so I can get them loose and get them out of there. But you see that one has a spring on it. I'm assuming that's the correct mounting for that. The other side didn't have a spring on it. Didn't seem to hurt anything, but it just didn't seem to have. And the only other bolt I can seem to find is down here on the bottom is this bolt right here that kind of goes up through the inside of the grill and is attached in underneath the hood there. I guess I'm going to have to get my hand up in there to hold it from turning somehow. But that's all I can see that holds this thing on. So we're trudging along here, trying to get her apart. Okay, I did run into some trouble here. Got all the bolts out. Got this bottom bolt loose. Can't get the bolt out of the cast iron frame. I'll work on that. I'll worry about that after I get the hood off, the front hood off. But this long bolt, the long bolt that runs up through here, obviously it's up in here. The other side, apparently there was something up in here that held the head from turning, because it screwed right off. This side is spinning. I've got it loosened enough by putting a pry bar under the washer and holding down to get that nut to screw off some, that I can get a pair of pliers on in here. I'm going to try that, see if that'll hold it enough to get this nut off the bottom down here. Should be ready to come off after that. Okay, I tried to hold this bolt with the pliers and it wouldn't hold it. I couldn't grasp it. So I had to go to vice grips, but that worked. I got it loose. That should be it. That should be the hood ready to come off. Okay, got bolt out of here. This long bolt disconnected, the bolt inside here disconnected, all the hood bolts disconnected. These are on both sides. Feels like that's it, like it's ready to come up off of there. Let's see what happens. By golly, she's coming. She's coming. By golly, she's coming off. Let me just get her out of the radiator. I'm not doing any damage. Okay. By golly, here she is. What's inside of it? Looked like it was a bird nest in there or something coming off. Nope, there she is. There's the hood off, or the front hood off of it. Probably been years. Probably been years. Oh, there's what was up in there. It fell down. Just old chaff and stuff was up inside there. That's all. There she is. I'm loving it. Okay. Now, according to what I see in the service manual, let me get the light adjusted here. So this valve right here adjusts the steering left and right of how fast and how easy the steering is. And according to what it says in the book, this got to be cleaned up. It says you mount a, looks like here, this port, mount a pressure gauge in this port, and you slide this forward and backwards until you get the same pressure when you steer left or right, either direction. That should adjust that steering issue for me. What else do you find there? Loose clamp. Hadn't been, half of it's missing. Here's the steering shaft coming in. Radiator. How's the front of the radiator look? The front of the radiator looks good. The back of the radiator looks really good. Years of dirt, dust, grime. That's New Jersey dirt on there. This tractor came out of New Jersey. A little bit of it's Pennsylvania dirt. I didn't put too much Pennsylvania dirt on it. Most of it's New Jersey dirt. Fellow that had this tractor before me really respected it and took care of it. I was very pleased when I got it. That's one of the reasons I did buy it. Air intake, boy, that could stand to be clean, couldn't it? Holy mackerel. How about that, buddy? Years and years of it. There's the hood, the main hood, bolt, back along the sides. From my understanding, we'll find out, but the fuel tank supposedly comes with the hood. So we'll find out whether that's true or not as we get into this. But there it is, we're making progress. Boy, good heavy radiator. Boy, they don't make them like that anymore. Doggone. That's cast iron. No, sir, they don't. Oh, that's the frame for it. But still, they don't make them like that anymore. Yep. Okay. Continuing.